The world was in the early 22nd century, and science was unlocking many doors to the unknown mysteries of the universe. However, the greatest discovery had yet to be made: time travel. After decades of theoretical research on the nature of time, a research company called Chrono Labs had finally developed a device capable of bending time. It was called the Chronogate. This machine allowed a person or object to travel between different time periods. But everyone knew one thing: tampering with time was dangerous. Changing the past could disrupt the future. Mikhail, one of the youngest engineers at Chrono Labs, was eager to explore the potential of time travel. However, the testing phases of the time machine had been delayed repeatedly due to fears from the company's upper management. Still, Mikhail had one dream: to travel back and prevent the tragic events that had changed his life. One day, the CEO of Chrono Labs, Dr. Amelia Tarkin, called all the engineers to a secret meeting. Mikhail's heart raced as she addressed them. "Time flows like a river, doesn't it?" she began. "But sometimes the river veers off course. Today, we have a chance to steer it." Mikhail tried to grasp her meaning. Could they really change the past? "We'll begin testing Chronogate," Dr. Tarkin continued. "But only controlled experiments. A single misstep could alter the fabric of the universe." Mikhail felt a spark inside. He had the knowledge and tools to handle such power, but the thought of changing his own past troubled him. The first test was to travel 1 hour back in time. The first traveler would go 1 minute into the past and make a small change. The company completed the trial successfully, but soon after, some calculations began to fail. Time was more fragile than they had anticipated. A month later, Mikhail faced his darkest moment. He discovered a hidden flaw in the prototype and reported it to Dr. Tarkin. She responded calmly. "These mistakes won't stop us, Mikhail. We need to learn to use time. We must risk making more mistakes." Doubt ignited in Mikhail's mind. The more mistakes they made, the bigger the risk of a catastrophe. Time, he thought, was a vanishing entity. While traveling backward or forward was theoretically possible, it could lead to disastrous consequences. Then an opportunity arose. Dr. Tarkin asked Mikhail to help fix some of the greatest mistakes in history. "Changing time is risky," she said, "but the right change could save humanity." For a moment, Mikhail was tempted. Maybe he could prevent the accident that took his loved one. Perhaps he could stop wars, but he didn't know what kind of consequences his interference would bring. In the end, Mikhail decided, he would use time travel not for his own benefit, but for humanity. He stepped into the Chronogate and traveled to 2035, to the day before his loved one's fatal accident. But time travel didn't only change the outside world, it changed his inner world too. As he spent his last moments with her, he was lost in the chaos of the past, unsure of what to say or do. Every moment carried the fading memories of their bond. Things didn't go as expected. By saving his loved one from the accident, Mikhail unintentionally altered the course of major political events. The world spiraled into a larger war, leading to Mikhail now understood how fragile time truly was. The real hero wasn't the one who tried to change time, but the one who respected it. Time wasn't just a river, but an ocean. It would crash against the shore as it moved forward, and when one went backward, a wave would disappear. And one day, Mikhail realized that when that wave disappeared, it had me.